party in. That's what this made me want to do. Go and party. Yeah. So we watched the documentary called "I Am Hardwell."
Yep.
It was about a DJ that I have no idea who he is. It's EDM, right?
Yes.
Okay, big EDM guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do know who he is. I actually listened to his podcast.
He has a podcast?
He has a podcast.
Does he speak English in it?
Yes, he does.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So this thing has subtitles.
Yeah, this was subtitles. I was like, I had so many problems just getting to watch this one, and then having to watch it on a screen this big with subtitles. It's like,
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, people go in with expectations of how things are supposed to be, and I had expectations with this one, and it failed to do it one way or the other. It either I was expecting more music, more scenes, more him being a DJ, but this was a little bit of that, and a little bit of the technical side of it, and a little bit of the personal side of it. Maybe this is what documentaries about DJs are about, so maybe I just won't watch anymore.
This is the first documentary on a DJ that I've watched. I don't. This is like a bio kind of thing, like a biopic, a small sampling of his career, because he was 16 when he was on a show, and he said, "I want to be the number one DJ in the world."
Yeah.
And this kind of chronicles his journey to becoming the number one DJ in the world.
Yes, which he did in 2013.
Yeah.
And he's been the number one DJ since then, pretty much. I've always assumed he was an arrogant asshole.
No, he doesn't come across that way.
No, and that really actually shocked me about watching this one. Is like, I again went in with preconceptions. I thought he was an arrogant asshole. He doesn't come across as an arrogant asshole. He actually comes across as a guy trying to find his way.
I'm still so surprised at how popular EDM is and how big these festivals are. Like, when you see crowds at these things, you're just like...
They're amazing.
Just hundreds of thousands of people.
Oh,
and you're just like...
The crowds are amazing. The energy, the feeling, the vibe, the intensity, the emotion of these crowds are just...
I can understand, because I bet you there's probably tons of energy in a concert like that. Obviously with help of the drugs, but
that's the thing. That is the thing. I bet you less than half the people in any of those crowds are on drugs.
That's still a lot, though, when you think about it. If there's like 50,000 people and there's 40% of them on drugs, that's still a lot.
Even if you go to any kind of concert,
20,000 people on drugs. Well, if we're real and we consider alcohol a drug, they're probably 65% of people have had consumed.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
but okay. Either way, it is an incredible. Some people liken it to a religious experience, and because I've been to a few of these things, they are quite fulfilling. Like, it is euphoria.
I think the energy at any type of concert is pretty cool. Like, the energy at just a rock concert, a country concert, it's cool because you're seeing the music live. You're there in the moment. As long as you put your damn phone down.
That is one thing I noticed, is like
everybody
all this, and it's just like,
put your fucking phone down and
at
live
least
it,
do
man.
this with the phone.
Fuck.
Like, don't. You're there.
Yeah. You don't have to see it through a screen. Everything doesn't have to be viewed on a screen. That's the one thing that I had to do when I was at Nickelback. I was like, I have to put my phone away because I need to be here. I need to be present. I think that's one thing we need to. That's just my little advice. Be present. Be there.
Unless it's the lighter part where you need the.
Yeah, you can take a few videos. Take a little bit of. Take a video of your favorite song or share a little bit on your Facebook.
Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
The person behind you can't see because your arm is up here.
Like do this. So what if you get some bobbing heads in the shot?
Put it away.
For the song that you like, right?
Like, I you know what, I don't, like I said, I don't really like EDM music. I don't like it. But this, I thought it was cool. I thought this documentary was pretty interesting. It wasn't like very detailed. It just kind of showed a couple things, and it was like,
okay, there were really good aspects to certain, like when they're showing him at some of the big events, the Ultra Festival, playing some parts. You can get on YouTube the actual events themselves live, so you can actually watch it and partake in
I
it
like
that way.
seeing. I would have liked to see more of how he makes his music, how he produces his music. 'Cause
Yes.
I thought that was very interesting. How when you saw him at the keyboard doing a couple things,
Yeah,
I would have liked more of that.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking either was going to be really technical or almost like a concert type thing. But they straddled the fence really well. I don't know about well. I would have preferred one way or the other, not so much in the middle.
They had 3 different Hardwell documentaries pieces on the Apple Store. They had one that was a concert. They had the one that we had that we watched, and then they had other one. I don't know.
The Living the Dream
I don't know.
is from like 2013 to like 18.
So it's the second part.
It's the later on. See, sitting when they were all sitting in the meeting, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm scribbling the notes." It's like, "Oh, that's going to be my intro." I thought that was
absolutely
really
cool.
neat. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Like when he was in Mexico, and it's like fucking amateurs.
I know, because they were playing the music over top of each other.
Yeah, two tracks
I
going at
think
the same
that's
time.
cool stuff.
I thought that was actually really good, and I was like, "Oh, I want more of this."
If I knew how to do that kind of stuff, I would like it. If I was musically inclined or creative in any way,
I would.
I totally
would
would
have one of those boards in my house, and I would be fiddling with it all the time.
That stuff is
But
cool,
I'm
like-
not creative enough.
Yeah.
I do not have the creativity to be able to make music.
come on, look at the videos we put out. It's just 2 guys sitting here talking. I mean, we try to be creative.
Yeah,
Sometimes it works, sometimes it
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
You know, but if you're a fan of this dude, go probably check them all out because you'll probably enjoy them.
Yeah.
You could probably even get bits of them on YouTube if you don't want to pay for them. I paid the $5 or whatever it was, $6 to watch it on Apple. But I rather enjoyed it. I was surprised that I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. It was cool to see, like, somebody, the small percent of people who actually do live their dream, who set a goal and actually achieve it, But there's obviously a lot of hard work put into it.
And for me, just just the impression I've gotten from him, from the social medias and from his podcast, he comes across as very arrogant. But after watching this, is like, it's not so much arrogance; it's the I know I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. It's probably not arrogance; it's just confidence, and confidence can be misread, misinterpreted as arrogance. And it's like when you know you're good at something, and you're, it's like you can be a little bit, as long as you're humble at the same time.
Yeah, and in this one you see some of that humbleness. Like, he's shooting to superstardom, and all of a sudden he hits a wall, and he likens himself to 2 people, Hardwell and Robert.
Yeah, Robert's the personal side of him,
and Hardwell is the stage. Mm-hmm. And those 2, they found out that they don't necessarily...
They clashed at one point in his
work
career.
together, yeah.
They clashed, and he had to take a break. He had to let Hardwell sit on the shelf, and he had to take care of Robert, because Robert was not having Robert time. And I think that's important for anybody.
Yeah.
I think that's like the one and most important thing. If you're striving for a dream, if you have a goal and you want to achieve it, you have to, no matter what it is, you have to take time and take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. Don't always put that dream as number one. It can be number one, but you have to be a number one as well. It can be 1A, 1B type thing. Yeah. Number 1A is always you. Always 100% should be you. B can be your goal, because without A, B's not going to happen.
No, it's not. And you see that. And it was actually nice to see his manager in there too. And a couple of the other staff. It was interesting because it's like, normally documentaries about people tend to be about people. You see some of his manager definitely being support staff, and his parents are in it. And wow.
Is he German?
No, Dutch. Yeah, he's Dutch.
I thought he was speaking German.
It sounds German, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a possibility that they're very similar.
Maybe it's like the dialect is the same kind of thing.
But
I actually didn't mind the subtitles on this one for some reason, because like you don't have to follow the action. You can just read the subtitles. Yeah. Like if there's action and subtitles, I'm fucked.
That's true. This is a narration, so reading the narration isn't that bad because there isn't. There's a visual cue to it, but the visual cue isn't nearly as important to see as if you're watching Arnold Schwarzenegger in a movie, and all of a sudden you see subtitles as he's just blasting bad guys away.
Do you think EDM is like the most popular music in the world?
I
would think it has to be. It's like soccer. Like in the
Yeah.
like that's what I would akin it to. Like in North America, it's
way
not.
bigger in Europe,
Yeah,
Asia than it is in North America.
we're
We're big.
fucking weird over here, eh?
It is big in North America, but because of where we live, the Bible Belt of Canada, EDM doesn't have a foothold.
Yeah.
You know, we get the one concert and the occasional EDM artist.
That's the good thing about the internet, eh? You can fucking get that shit on there.
Honestly, like, you know, I'm gonna probably stream one of his shows and just kind of enjoy it because I like his music. I find that you know, he's mentioning things and it's just like, oh, that's why if some of your music sounds like that.
If you're trying to get hyped, then it's good.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely not.
It's a good pre-show.
Yeah.
Like if he's coming, you want to get yourself excited. Watch this.
Yeah,
you
like
know? and it's
like EDM in general is just like hype music. It's
Yeah.
very energetic. It's a very go. So if you want to get hyped, then I listen to EDM. You know, but yeah, it was decent. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna go listen to his damn music. I'm not gonna be like, hey, yeah, I'm a Hardwell fan. No.
I've been listening to his music
Shit,
for
give me a
years.
headache. But I'm not
actually,
I'm not a huge music guy. Like I'm
No.
not a big. It's like the radio in my car is like whatever's on is on. I don't care. Like it's just
Sports?
noise. No, I listen country. I listen to
Oh,
country.
okay.
But like throughout the day at work, I'm sports radio or anything like that. But it's like music's music to me. It's all noise. I like it. If I like a song, I go, hey, I like that song. Well, who's it by? I'm like, I don't know. I like the song. It was on the radio 2 hours ago. I don't know. I'll hear it again at some point.
Yep.
You know. So go check it out. Go check this one out.
I'm surprised actually from you.
Yeah. When he told me he wanted, I was like, oh shit. But yeah, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable because I don't think I would have liked it as much as if it was just more concert. I would have preferred more of the technical side. But
Yeah.
like I wouldn't have enjoyed it if it was like, hey, here's a concert of Hardwell. I'd been like,
Yeah. See, and again, that's where my disappointment was. It wasn't too technical or too concert. It was like right down the middle. But it gave me a different understanding of the person Hardwell. And so I don't think of him as an arrogant asshole. I just think of him as...
it's nice to know the person behind the music or the,
Yeah.
the sport or the athlete or whatever that you enjoy. It's nice to know the human side of them.
It is
Because-
human and
yeah.
not an asshole.
Yeah, because you think like, oh, these people are on a pedestal, but they're not really on a pedestal. It's like they're just you. They're just like you or me. They go home and they shit in a toilet, just like you and
Yeah,
I.
and it was actually good to see that, you know, he actually works incredibly hard. And
Well, you have to get that shit.
no,
I think
and
musicians
he
are
did.
insane.
Yeah. I mean,
I think of the people we
people
put on,
that tour, music people that tour,
it's-
put a hell of a lot of work.
I think the
into
people like if you look at entertainment, the entertainment world divided into like musicians, actors, actresses, and athletes. I think musicians and athletes are probably the hardest working of that entertainment group. Where actors are, well, they're just they work hard. I'm not saying they don't work hard.
athletes have the edge. Then music
Musicians,
people,
yeah, and
then
then
the actors.
They all
because-
work hard. I'm not sitting here saying they don't fucking work hard. Okay, back off.
But honestly, if I was an actor and somebody paid me $1 million and
To read some lines on a script.
to make a movie, it'd be
Okay.
like, and then it's like, oh well, they have to do all these press brackets and blah blah blah, and I'm like, you just paid me $1 million for a year of my life.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what you're signing up
Yeah.
for, you know. And people's like, oh, they work hard. You paid me $1 million for a year
yeah.
of my life. You have a year.
Yeah. You could say the
Contract.
same thing about athletes, right? But at the same time, you know, look what they're doing to their bodies. An actress their career could span from the age of 6 to 86. A musician could probably go from 6 to 86. So longevity of their careers, both good.
As long
athletes,
as they stay relevant.
yeah, the athletes they can't.
No.
They have a finite amount of time to make a good living.
They go from 6 to
Yeah, they work from 6 to 18.
36 maybe.
So you work from 6 to 18 to get to the big time in sports, and then
Yep.
you 18 to 30 is your time to earn your money, and then that's it.
if you're lucky.
If you're lucky,
keep going,
Yeah.
you know, but honestly, look how many athletes are over 30.
it's so hard to stay relevant in music too, eh?
Yeah,
Like, when you
and
think
then
about
that's what the music industry is about. It's like if you can stay relevant, you can have a very, very
How many
long
people do
career.
you still like? How many people are still relevant from 5 years ago that you still hear about on a regular basis today?
There are some, yes.
There's but a very few.
Yeah.
Like a handful of people you can actually look at and go are still producing music that's very relevant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's because there's like the music now, the artists and stuff. I just look at it and go, oh my god. I'm sure that the older people looked at artists and went, oh my god, what the fuck are these people? I'm old now. I know what it's like to be old because my music taste is like old. Like I don't even know who fucking Cardi B. I know who she is, but it's like, what the fuck? You talk like an infant child.
What's a Cardi B?
Like Xanax or whatever the hell his name is, or yeah, man, these rappers, stupid. Anyways, I'm just ranting because that's what I do. I like to fucking talk. I like to rant. It pisses me off.
Again, a surprise that you would recommend this one.
Definitely.
I would recommend this one too. Actually.
Oh yeah.
I was surprised. A lot more people will enjoy the middle walk more than me, but hey,
I would have liked the technical side because it's interesting to see like the editing and how all that stuff would put together into that sound. Because you see like a lot of EDM music is used as an underlying track to like videos, to like a compilation video sometimes. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting to me to see how that's put together. Like I like the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. So if it would have shown a few more,
if it was more technical, I would have enjoyed it a lot more.
I would have, because when he was doing the stuff on the piano and on his computer and stuff, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
And then again,
and you look at the editing software, I'm like, how come he has like 40 slots on his fucking editor? What editor is he using?
Yeah, that's the editor.
That's all I think. I'm like, what editor is he using?
I want that. Damn it! I want that one.
Every time I see somebody using a big fancy one, I'm like, I want that one.
Yeah.
I want that one. Even though I would have no idea how to use it, but it'd be interesting. All right. Check out this Hardwell. I am Hardwell on Apple Play or whatever the fuck. Apple.
Yes.
iTunes Store. Whatever. It's on the damn internet. Go watch it. Come back. Let us know what you think. Later.
See ya.